Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Jody's Perspective. Today, we're discussing a challenging yet important topic: how to cope and live with an alcoholic. So, if you've watched any of my videos, you know some of my background, and my spouse and I are dealing with this right now. If you are navigating the situation as well, know that you are not alone. Let's explore this together. Looking for some practical strategies and insights myself to help care for myself and my spouse while we're going through this. The first step is understanding the situation. So, alcoholism is a disease, it's not just a lack of willpower. It's a chronic condition that affects mind and body, and usually stems somewhere from mental health issues. So, recognizing this can help you approach the situation with empathy rather than frustration. Frustration is very easy, um, and you just want it to be over with. But I said the other day in one of my videos that, it took us a long time to get to where we are. So, I need to have some patience, and it's going to take us a long time to crawl out of this together. That all being said, that doesn't mean to excuse harmful behaviors towards yourself or others. It is important to educate yourself about alcoholism. So, read books, join support groups like Al Anon, consult professionals who specialize in addiction. Remember that knowledge is power, and we, as family members of alcoholics, can help the situation just with some knowledge and empathy. Next is about setting boundaries. So, setting boundaries for yourself. Um, Living with an alcoholic can be emotionally exhausting. So, setting clear, healthy boundaries is essential for us. So, for instance, um, let them know what behaviors that you will and will not tolerate, like abuse or drinking around children. I'm fortunate enough that I don't see any of that when Frank drinks. Remember that boundaries are about protecting your well-being. Boundaries are about protecting your well-being and not punishing the other person. Be firm, but have empathy and be compassionate with your boundaries. We also have to remember to avoid enabling behavior. So don't cover up for them. Don't make excuses for them. Don't financially support a habit. This may seem like acts of love and that you're, supporting them, but often prolong addiction instead of encourage accountability. And accountability is what is going to help them. Remember that it's okay to say no. It's okay to let them face natural consequences of their actions. This might feel tough, but it's a form of tough love that could inspire change. Remember to also take care of yourself. This one's a tough one for me because I tend to try and take care of everybody else and then I'm left with nothing. Remember that you can't pour from an empty cup. We have to prioritize our physical and mental health. That means seeking therapy ourselves, maintaining good social connections, and carving out time for hobbies or relaxation. I myself don't have a lot of hobbies, but I have started going and taking myself to get massages on a almost weekly basis. I also go and talk to a psychologist for my own mental health and for, my family's issues and problems, and self care can be many different things. I cut my hair and started wearing some makeup in 2025. Self care isn't selfish, it's necessary. If you don't have 100% to give, how are you going to give that to the people around you? Again, you can join support groups for loved ones of alcoholics, like Al Anon. This can help provide a sense of community and understanding. The next thing I learned is something that I have failed with at the beginning. So, encouraging treatment without forcing it. This is tough because, I want him to get better. I want him to be the person that I know he can be. So, it says here, you might feel tempted to push them into rehab or counseling, but recovery only works when the person is ready. Instead, express your concerns and encourage them to seek help. I kind of went about that a little harsher way at first and still am. I know you're not supposed to give ultimatums, but it was basically do something or leave. But what we need to do is say something like, I care about you and I want to see you healthy. Have you considered talking to someone? It's about being supportive and not forceful, because if it's forceful, it's not their decision and they won't follow through with it. And the last one is very tough. Sometimes the best way to protect yourself is to step away from the situation. So, if someone's behavior is endangering you or others, it's okay to prioritize safety. Like I said, safety really isn't an issue in my life and my dealing with this. But if it is for you, know that you are worthy of safety. And leaving doesn't mean you don't care. It means you're valuing your life and your well being. And then make sure to seek professional advice if you're unsure how to take this step. There's a lot of places out there that you can call and that have help for you. Living with an alcoholic is never easy. But with some of the right tools, support, and mindset, we can navigate this journey a little bit easier. Remember that change is possible for both of you, for both of us. In the description below, I've included links to places like Al Anon, therapy directories, and some hotlines for our local area anyway. Remember that you are not alone and support is out there. Love you. Bye.